Kashmir Terror, The Truth Unmasked, Geopol Insights. Introduction, the Valley of Tears. For over 4 decades, Kashmir, once called Paradise on Earth, has been a valley of tears, a battlefield where radical ideologies, foreign ambitions, and betrayal of humanity have collided. Today, Geopol Insights brings you the untold reality of Kashmir's 40 years of terror. The truth, not through slogans, but through facts. The beginning, Islamist insurgency of 1989. It began in 1989. The rise of an Islamist insurgency, fueled by Pakistan's inter-services intelligence, shattered Kashmir's centuries-old multi-religious fabric. Overnight, mosques echoed the chilling slogan, Raliv Galiv Ya Chaliv, meaning convert, die, or flee. The target, the indigenous Kashmiri Pandit community. The result, over 400,000 Pandits displaced. Temples desecrated. Homes reduced to ashes. More than 700 Pandits brutally murdered. Major terror attacks, a timeline of blood. In 1999, Pakistan's infiltration triggered the Kargil War. Indian soldiers fought heroically, hundreds laying down their lives. In 2001, Jaish-e-Mohammed suicide bombers attacked the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, killing 38 innocent people. December 13, 2001, 5 terrorists stormed India's parliament, triggering a deadly gunfight. 9 brave defenders fell, but the attack was foiled. It was a direct assault on democracy, with Pakistan-backed Jaish-e-Mohammed behind it. In 2002, the Kaluchak massacre saw 31 civilians, including women and children, gunned down inside an army camp. In 2008, Lashkar-e-Taiba unleashed bloodshed across Mumbai, 166 innocents killed. In 2016, the Uri attack killed 19 Indian soldiers, leading to India's first cross-border surgical strike. In 2019, Pulwama suicide bombing. 40 CRPF soldiers sacrificed their lives. On April 22, 2025, terror once again struck the Valley of Kashmir. Near the scenic town of Pahalgam, 26 innocent lives, mostly Indian tourists, were brutally taken in a calculated terrorist attack. The Resistance Front, a proxy outfit of Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba, quickly claimed responsibility. Shockingly, eyewitness reports revealed that the terrorists demanded victims recite the Kalima, a chilling tactic to identify and spare Muslims before executing others. Israel's ambassador to India condemned the attack, linking it to broader cooperation between Lashkar, Hamas, and Jaish-e-Mohammed. With growing evidence of these terror groups finding safe haven and support in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and ties even extending to Hamas operatives hosted in Pakistan, the world must now confront the deepening nexus of radical Islamist terror. These are the masterminds of terror, men who have orchestrated chaos and bloodshed in Kashmir and beyond, while being protected by the state of Pakistan. Hafiz Saeed, founder of Lashkar-e-Taiba, is the architect of the 2008 Mumbai attacks. Though designated a global terrorist, he continues to preach under the front of Jamaat-ud-Dawa. Masood Azhar, the head of Jaish-e-Mohammed, masterminded the 2019 Pulwama suicide bombing. Despite being blacklisted by the UN, Pakistan denies his presence. Syed Salahuddin, chief of Hizbul Mujahideen, openly incites violence against India from rallies in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir with state support. Zakir Rehman Lakhvi, Lashkar's military commander, helped plan the 2611 attacks. He's been in and out of Pakistani custody, protected by the ISI. Abdul Rehman Maki, Hafiz Saeed's brother-in-law and a UN-designated terrorist, continues to operate freely from Pakistan. Saifullah Kasuri, now identified as the chief planner of the Pahalgam terror attack in April 2025, is a Lashkar-e-Taiba commander based in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Using a mix of local operatives and foreign-trained jihadists, Kasuri orchestrated the massacre that shocked India and the world. Despite being internationally designated terrorists, these men enjoy safe havens in Pakistan. Pakistan's terror factories. The reality of proxy war terrorism in Kashmir is no organic movement. It is Pakistan's calculated proxy war against India. In Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, terror camps flourish with military protection. At Balakot, Jaish-e-Mohammed trains suicide bombers. Muzaffarabad houses Lashkar-e-Taiba's headquarters. Kotli and Bagh launch terrorists across the line of control. Miran Shah in Waziristan serves as the logistics heartland. These are not hidden underground bunkers. They are open, organized terror academies operating under the watchful eyes of the Pakistani army and ISI. Pakistan's strategy is clear: bleed India with 1,000 cuts while maintaining plausible deniability. Human cost, the price of terror. From 1989 to 2025, the numbers speak a horrifying truth. Over 21,500 civilians killed, more than 5,300 security personnel martyred, over 14,500 terrorists eliminated. Pulwama, Shopian, Anantnag, Baramulla, and Kupwara, the most terror-affected districts, have witnessed relentless bloodshed. Behind each number is a shattered family, a ruined home, a lost dream, fighting back against terrorism. India has responded with resilience and strength. The abrogation of Article 370 in 2019 stripped away the legal shields that enabled separatism. The impact was immediate. Stone pelting incidents dropped by 87%. Terrorist recruitment plummeted. Cross-border infiltration decreased sharply. India conducted surgical strikes, airstrikes like Balakot, and intensified anti-terror operations. Money laundering routes were dismantled. Fake NGOs supporting terror were exposed. Today, India's intelligence, military, and police forces operate in tighter coordination than ever before. Global support for Pakistan, the silent enablers. While the world claims to stand united against terrorism, a harsh reality persists. Some nations continue to support Pakistan, directly or indirectly, as it fuels terror against India. China provides weapons, technology, and diplomatic shields at global forums. Turkey amplifies anti-India propaganda under the guise of religious solidarity. Qatar has hosted extremist ideologues and turned a blind eye to financial flows supporting jihadist networks. Iran and Malaysia have, at times, echoed Pakistan's narratives, lending ideological cover to its actions. This network of state-backed silence and active support has allowed groups like Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, and now even Hamas-linked proxies to operate with impunity. The price is paid in Indian blood. Global accountability must go beyond statements. It's time to expose and isolate the enablers of terror. Kashmir's struggle, a civilizational battle. Make no mistake, this is not a territorial dispute. This is a civilizational battle. Radical Islamist ideologies demand submission, not coexistence. First Kashmir, then the rest of India, and then beyond. The stakes are not just regional, they are global. How India and the world must respond. On May 7, 2025, at 1:05 a.m., India launched Operation Sindoor, a decisive military response to the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack that claimed 26 lives. In a swift 25-minute operation, the Indian Armed Forces executed 24 precision missile strikes, targeting 9 terrorist camps across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, including locations in Bahawalpur, Murid Kotli, and Muzaffarabad. The operation utilized Rafale fighter jets equipped with Scalp cruise missiles and Hammer precision-guided munitions, effectively dismantling infrastructure linked to Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed. Notably, the Abbas terrorist camp in Kotli, a key training center for suicide bombers, was among the targets. The strikes resulted in the elimination of over 70 terrorists, including high-ranking commanders. India's message was unequivocal. Acts of terror against its citizens will be met with swift and decisive action. India must remain relentless in counter-terrorism operations. Diplomatic pressure must intensify against terror sponsors. Global financial networks supporting terror must be dismantled. Radicalization must be countered ideologically, culturally, and educationally. Justice must be done for the Kashmiri Pandits and for all victims of terror. The world must recognize that appeasing terror today guarantees greater terror tomorrow. Closing. Kashmir's soul will not surrender. Kashmir has bled enough. Its rivers deserve to carry prayers, not funerals. Its valleys deserve to echo with laughter, not gunfire. The battle for Kashmir's soul is not over, but the spirit of India is unbreakable. The voice of truth cannot be silenced. The dream of a peaceful, thriving Kashmir will endure. If you stand for truth, if you seek geopolitics beyond headlines, if you believe in justice without compromise, subscribe to Geopol Insights, because the world deserves to know the real story.